Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Megan. If you didn't know, now you know. We have another Younique box. This one's for Christmas from Secret Nail Affair. If you saw my Halloween unboxing for my Secret Nail Affair stuff, then you'll know this is just like that. But this one has even more amazing stuff. And it's all hand-picked for me. Let me show you what's in here. So when we open it, there is this peppermint tissue paper, and I think it is so cute. I was so surprised, and I love that. I really like that special little touch. But then, look at this massive pile of stuff. How did they get so many items in here? When I first opened it, there was a whole bunch of the little crinkly papers, but I took them out so that we could get to it. And there was loose glitter decorations, so you'll see there is some. And then we were given gifts. We've got a cute little wreath sticker that's nail themed. I love it. And then we got these ho 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 holiday hollow glitters. I didn't know this was even an option, but I was so pleased when I saw these. I'm gonna find a way to use them, even if I just sprinkle a whole nail with them. They're so adorable. And then we have these fall color snowflakes. Snowflakes are super popular, and you can work them into all kinds of nail sets. And I like that we were given fall color snowflakes as well, so we can get to using them. But look at the glisten and the shimmer. It is so sparkly. Now, some of these are glitters and some of these are acrylic, and I am going to use the acrylic as dip. But we're gonna have to do them separately because I'm gonna have to put my respirator on to do the dip. So let's start with the glitter. Okay, so here's my pile of glitters. When I got the Halloween box, I didn't get any acrylics. I got all glitters because I did not know if I was gonna be able to use acrylics, but I have since then really upped my affinity for dipping, and I am learning to do regular acrylic. So I definitely chose to get some. But let's show you these. So I'm probably gonna make a huge mess, but here's these. These are little shards, little irregular cut mylar flakes, and they're black, but also blue, purple, depending on how you hold it. And so these are really good for doing like a completely sprinkled nail or encapsulation. There are all kinds of little bits, because it's going to create a lot of refraction, and I think it's super pretty. I did get something similar to this before, but I cannot rightly recall what color it was. This one doesn't have a name. Quite a few of these don't have names, but that's okay. I will make one up. Here's another one that doesn't have a name, but they're little candies. I have not seen candy-shaped glitters. This has got to be some sort of exclusive, or they made these this year or something. But look how cool they are. And they're hollow. Who doesn't love a good hollow? Alright, so this one is like a blue, but there's reflection of pink and green. And is that a hint of orange, or maybe it's yellow? Look how pretty those are. I just love sparkly stuff. Look at my table. No name. Oh, this one has a name. This is Spellbound. I actually already have this one because I got it in my Halloween kit. It is an exclusive. I'm probably going to include this in a giveaway because it is stunning. I actually find myself using this one quite often, and while I could keep it for myself, I do love to spread the joy. This one also has a name. It's called Naughty List. So this one's like a pink peppermint in my mind, and it's so sparkly. Like I can't be for sure because when I look at this, my eyes don't know what they're seeing, but there's definitely hex glitter, but I think there may also be mylar flakes in here to give it this assorted texture and sparkle appearance. Look how pretty it is. All of these will make it onto swatch sticks so that I can get a really good look at them. Here's another one with no name. These are purple hex glitters. I believe they're all the same. Nope, they're not. They're not all the same size. There are some big ones and medium ones and small ones. It's nice for them to be assorted so that when you pour them on, there is a little bit of variety in the shimmers. This one also doesn't have a name, and this one actually reminds me of one I got in the Halloween box. These black hollow hexes were in that other one, but this one has other stuff in here too. This one also has these little bitty micro glitters. They're super small, and it looks like there may be some tiny micro mylar shards as well. Look at my hand. My hand is having a bigger party than anyone. We've got Hocus Pocus. This one's also from Halloween, but I didn't get this one in my Halloween box. Luckily, I have it now. This one is dark, which you know is my vibe, but it's got this orange mixed in here and hints of green and a little bit of purple. And I think it's super pretty. Not Christmas, but I'm definitely going to be excited to use it next Halloween. And here's the last one of these kind of containers. It does not have a name. These are just snowflakes. They're just sheer translucent snowflakes. They have a bit of a pink to green iridescence. They're really good for encapsulation. And then we have the pink containers. So this one's called Winter Wonderland. These have these paper linings in them to keep them from spilling. They may come out already in the lid, or they may be stuck to this and you can peel them off. This one is a purple and green glitter mix. They appear to be hexagonal, and there are some reds, it looks like, in there as well. Very beautiful. We have Feliz Navidad. Are you capable of saying that without singing it? Because I'm not. These are your traditional Christmas colors. They are red and green and sparkly, and there's gold in there, and I love it, and I'm 100% going to use it. Mistletoe Kisses. This is some more of the same colors, the red and green and gold, but these are different shapes. These are stars as well as hexagons. None of them look to be big hexagons, so they're just really small ones, as well as the stars. And so I like that vibe. I like how these are a bit more seamless. They go together, but then there's all these different shimmers and sparkles, which it almost pulls your eyes. It's like looking at an illusion. Mr. Claus. All right, so this one's given me like a Valentine's vibe, but then there's also these snowflakes in here. Looks like there is a few different colors of snowflakes. There are white and pink and red and purple. And so it's very romantic of a winter. I suppose Mr. Claus is a sexy daddy. Let's see what Mrs. Claus is talking about. Oh, Mrs. Claus is a party. We've got some white snowflakes. They're smaller in this one. And then we've got all these hex glitters, and they are hollow, but also purple and maybe pink, but is that blue? It's hard to say. Maybe it's a little bit of everything. Uh-oh. Look, it's everywhere. Super cute. These containers are just really full. I don't see how you could ever run out of this. Tinsel Treasure. Okay, so these are all translucent and iridescent. These are gonna work best on top of a dark color, a black, ideally. It looks like there are circles and hearts and bar glitters and stars and of course snowflakes. Really great. I think this would look good just like all piled on there sporadically, like sugaring, but with everything. I don't know. I like to call this like dumpster glitter because just everything is in here on top of each other, but it's super cool. Tinsel Time, not to be confused with Tinsel Treasure. This one is another translucent, but I think these are just all hex glitters, and there may be mylar in here as well. And I think some of these hex glitters are super, super small, the little micro ones. So they just kind of look yellow and blue in here, which isn't that fun. But when you put it on top of a dark color like black, it isn't this color. This one does not have a name. This one is a pot of those 4 pointed stars. It looks like there's a variety of sizes and they're escaping. These are darker. They're green and orange and purple. Or is that blue? Purple and blue is the same color with a different hue, I think. But yes, very pretty. We have another one with no name. Alright, so these are mylar shards as well. They are just irregular chopped cuts. They're not super fine. They're a little bit chunky, but they would look really good encapsulated so that they're magnified and it really pulls that shimmer out. These are kind of a dark blue with a bluey greeny reflect in them. I really like it. We have Confetti Cutie. Here's another one of those romance glitters. It's pink and red and a little bit of purple. There is some of that textured glitter in here with that waffle pattern that I was telling you about. I can see them. Oh, and there's actually some invisible snowflakes in here. How cool. And then the last of the loose glitters, this is Frosty Sweets. Alright, so this one is a blue, but with a lean of purple and maybe some green, or is it seafoam? Like, I don't know. There are some snowflakes in here and they are multicolored. Look at this snowflake. So when I'm holding it like this, it's purple for me, but it's kind of blue for you. But then when I turn it like this, that is just straight up green, and there, you can see it. So like, that's pretty neat. And then I can see some like more non-shimmery, some matte hexes in here mixing it up. That's pretty cool. I like that. Look at my glitter pile. I've scraped it together for your viewing pleasure. I've got some swatch sticks. I'm gonna make swatches and then we'll go through them and I'll show you the swatch with the container. Oops, I have a acrylic glitter pile now to go with this glitter pile. I should just mix all these together to make a special something. Alright, we've got all our swatches, and so I'm going to go through them and show you. This is Flair jeans. Some of these swatches I did 1 dip, some I did 2, just depending on if I got a good dip the first time. Look how pretty that is. There are a few of them in this set that are this like reflective glitter, and when I put the activator on, a lot of it went kind of transparent, which I kind of like even better than when it was looking opaque and dry, but very beautiful. This is lustrous. It is an example of one that I just did 1 dip. You see that it is transparent, but it's got these flakes in it. They're really pretty. You can definitely build this up, and because it is transparent, you'll be able to see them in the depth, which I really like. Here's King George. This one's got some gold hex glitters of assorted sizes. Really cute. I like that one a lot. To be honest, I like them all a lot, so who are we kidding? They're all gorgeous. Here's Lush. It's a stunner. This one is definitely Lush, if anything ever was. I think I might have done 2 dips on this one, which is why it is so packed. That's so beautiful. I think this one might be called Q Palace, but it's these pinky purple little dot glitters. Super, super pretty. They do sparkle. Check out Beloved. This is another one of those that is just super packed. And look at that sparkle, that shimmer. It's like a ripple, a wave ripple is kind of what that looks like. That is stunning. This is Visualize. This is another one that the little flakes of glitter are pretty sparse, but you build that up and you can see them through in depth. Very beautiful. And these you can put on top of a color if you would like as well, or if you want to wear it clear, wear it clear. This one's part of that same collection as that first one. This is Groovy. It is that reflective glitter. I love reflectives. They're so beautiful. Here is Wicked Dream. This one is similar to those other ones that were overpacked, but this one I did just the one dip, and so it's not as packed. But so you can see it would look like if it were just the one dip, which you can absolutely wear it this way if you like. I think that's pretty. And they are these yellow ones, which means if you put this over a darker color, those will really come to life as well. Wicked Dream. Here's Illuminate. This is another one with the scattered shards. These shards are a little bit bigger than those other ones. And they are kind of a blue-green to purple shift. Very pretty. This is Jumpsuit. This is another reflective glitter. I don't know if you've noticed, but a lot of these go together really well. So you can work with your different products to make one cohesive nail set. I love these. This is Unfailing, another scattered shard. These ones are a little bit smaller. This one is just green. They're light green, dark green shift. Super cute. Another reflective. This is Get Down, silver reflective. It's just like a disco ball. It's so pretty. I've got enough reflectives. I could do a skittle of reflectives. Feel the Funk. These must have come from a disco collection, which really makes sense. I didn't know Secret Nail Affair did a disco collection, but I'm glad they did. All right, in the bigger containers, this one is called Ice Goddess. I'm gonna see if I can get this to where you can see it. But like, it's a white, but there is this really light glitter. You can kind of see it happening. I can see it much better in real life, but it's just so subtle, but really beautiful. This is Eucalyptus. It's like a dark teal in the camera, but in real life it's slightly more green. So I would say this is in a green leaning blue, because even here in the container, this is still just, it does look like a blue, but not like in the camera. In the camera, this is more like a dusty periwinkle, but in real life, this is blue-green. We have Indulge, a fiery red, very classic, very appropriate for the season. This one is Top Notch. It is a sparse hex glitter. There are some big ones and some micros, and then there are a few of like a small. It's not quite a medium, but a small. These look like they shift from red to green, but then there's a couple in here, or maybe it's just the angle that make it hit a purple tone. So those are pretty. It's like a Christmas tree dancing. This one is called Glow Naked, and I did check. It does not glow in the dark, so I don't know if it's just part of a glow series or if it's to insinuate that it glows on your skin. I don't know, but that's what it's called, Glow Naked. Here's Honeycomb. It's a bit of an orange. In the jar, it looks a little bit more yellow, but you know, things once they get wet, they tend to change a little bit. But yeah, super cute. It's kind of a vegetable orange, really great for the season. This is Amber. Amber is a fire cone orange. It's a little orangey red in the camera, but it's like orange. We have Bonfire, another red, but this one's more of a brick red, not as vibrant as that other one. A little bit more subdued, but also beautiful. And then lastly, we have Set the Tone. I should have done 2 dips because you can see this one's a little bit patchy. Generally, when you're doing these, you're gonna do more than 1 dip. I am doing 1 dip for swatch stick purposes, just so we can get indication of color. But when I wear these, I do like 3 and 4 dips. Sometimes more, depending on how long my extensions are. But this one is a yellow. It's a light yellow. Almost like a beige, but too yellow to be beige. Love it. So we've got all these acrylic swatches. That's a good amount. What you think? I like them. Plus we had all these glitters. So this was their Younique holiday box. They do have other Younique boxes for other holidays or themes, so you should definitely check them out. I am gonna leave the link in the description. These boxes are $99. At least at the time that I am getting them, they're $99. They definitely may go up, and I can understand why, because did you see all that stuff? That was so much stuff for $99. Like, when you say 99, it sounds like a lot, but then really when you think about what all I got and the sizes of it I got, it's a lot. And so I think it's well worth it. It's a good investment, and I don't know about you, but I don't blow through these types of products. Like, it is gonna last forever. And then as they come out with new stuff that I don't have, I can get that and have that forever too. So it's not like there's gonna be a reoccurring cost. This is a really great way to stock up on a variety of supplies so that you will have just any and everything that you could possibly need when you need it. Let me wrap this up here though. Battery is starting to die. Thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you for being here. If you made it to the end, leave me a Christmas tree emoji in the comments so that I know that you did. Make sure you're subscribed so you're here for all my wonderful content and you're not missing any of the fun stuff. And thank you for your likes if you like this video. It really helps me. It helps the algorithm. It helps my channel go, and I appreciate it. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.